When MacColl recovered, he returned to his first love. He and Seeger toured the country in search of authentic traditional songs, which he still insisted were the truest account of the warp and weft of working people's lives.
Oh, but I'll be dead afore you come back in the green kirkyard o' Fivey. Now a feather struck her wondrous sore, and also did her mother, and her sisters also took their score, but woe betide her brother struck her wondrous sore, we cruel strokes and many, and he broke her back over the temple stain, aye, the temple stain o' Fivey. Oh, mother dear, please make my bed and lay my face to Fivey, for I will lie and I will die for my dear Lammy. Nu when andra hem Edinburgh came, we muckle grief and sorrow. Oh, my love, she died for me last night, so I'll die for her tomorrow.
MacColl also stayed true to his belief that traditional forms could provide the model for topical songs, songs that deal directly with the issues of the day. On their own record label, Blackthorn, he and Seeger produced album after album, taking an unequivocal stance on subjects like unemployment, racism, apartheid, and the bomb.
In his later life, it was work and ideas that he lived for, and this was the communist part of him. The part of him, the idealist part of him, the altruist part of him.
Can you imagine a situation in which he wrote songs saying, look, we've got to think about the poor stockbroker working away, all these things flowing in from the Japanese stock exchange. What a worry it must be for them. They put millions in there, let's feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for the people whom they exploit. And that was his position. And that's what he sang about.
Every second of every minute, every hour of every day, the babblers work at building Babel, listen to what they say. Reading the news and feeding their views to the minds of a captive nation, blending fact and fantasy, the official interpretation. Every night in a billion rooms, a billion minds are fed on a diet of pre-digested pap prepared by talking heads. Opinion makers,
the plan to blockade the works had obviously been carefully orchestrated on a national scale by the Mine Workers' Union. Strikers from Northumberland and Scotland were among the 5,000
man or woman demand their rights. The talking machine works overtime to prove that black is white. Strikers are traitors, paid agitators, miners are surly brutes. But don't let the viewers see the coppers teaching them with their boots.
What at the time I thought was probably a great weakness in him, and maybe was a great weakness being so single-minded in some ways because it shut off a lot of other areas. It was also his great strength, I think, because the approach that he had to politics was the approach he had to everything. So you could call it tunnel vision, or you could call it single-mindedness, or power of vision, or whatever you like, but it's certainly what made him the performer he was, I think.
It's a common saying that most people have this at some point in their lives. Most of them, unfortunately, get over it. He never got over it. And this was his strength. At 74, he was fighting as hard as he fought when he was 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. He always had this through everything that he did. And even though many people feel that he is an idealist, he was an idealist, I say the world needs more of them because they produce. They don't give in. They don't get disillusioned. And there were many things that could have disillusioned him and didn't.
I would think of doing a show about the poll tax, which makes use of the speeches of John Paul and Wat Tyler and the other revolutionary leaders of that thing, which even includes the names of the people who were executed. The people, you know, the workers' class should not forget its heroes. We do. We accept their heroes, but we have our heroes too, and many of them are forgotten. But we can find those that are still on the records and make use of them. You know, it's our job to keep them alive in a way. That the revolutions don't start now and then they're finished. It's a constant process, and there should be a sense of continuity in the way we look at life, in the way we look at the struggle.
The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and stars were the gift you gave to the dark and empty skies, my love, to the dark and empty skies. The first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move in my hand, like the trembling heart of a captive bird that was there at my command, my love, that was there at my command. The first time